So this is how to fix an inside pocket properly. First of all, you have to sew the edges, give space by 7 centimeter and dot stitch by each end. After that, you have to iron the seam allowance flat and insert your hemming gum by the side of the seam to make it lay properly. This is me ironing it. The next step is to place your already carved fabric. Now this fabric is going to be the pockets. So I use 7 centimeter by width, and by length I use 14 centimeter. I placed it properly, and after placing it I decided to secure the edge of the fabric with hem gum. So I carefully placed the hem gum under the fabric to secure it properly. Before ironing, I first sprinkled water because my pressing iron was caught. So to avoid my fabric getting burnt, I applied water, trying to make sure that my hemming gum is properly placed and I'm not missing any side. So I carefully inserted that hem gum into the seam and I carefully ironed it properly. As you can see, I'm trying to arrange the hem gum so that it does not stick on my iron to avoid the iron getting stained. As you can see, the fabric is properly secured and it's ready to go over to the next step, which is sewing. But before that, I have to flip over to the next side of the pocket and do the same. So the next step is me basically stitching the fabric to make sure that it is properly secured to avoid unnecessary complaint from my clients. So I'm using a manual butterfly machine to stitch this fabric. I make sure that I go gently to avoid bubbles coming out from under the fabric. After stitching, this is how it came out. As you can see, it's a bit rough, so I had to take it over for ironing and make sure that I did not just iron it, but I carefully pressed the fabric so that the thread can blend inside and it's going to give me a perfect finishing. Yes, so this is how to make an inside pocket for a kaftan.